Hello, my name is Terblanche. I'm a positive psychologist, and I am absolutely passionate about bringing the science of happiness to people at no cost. We are starting a series on the building blocks of happiness, and today is the first episode, and it's going to deal with meaning and purpose. And the reason why I'm starting with this today is because this is probably the most profound building block of happiness, because how many of us are stuck in jobs that don't fulfill us, wasting our life on social media, spending time on things that really in the end don't matter. Today, we're going to talk about how to address this. Now, let's get into this. The common problems that I often see surrounding meaning and purpose is when my clients come to me with a particular malaise. You know, that discomforting feeling that you are actually not making the most of your one precious life, that you're wasting your time away, and that you are just drifting through life in a way that is not purpose-driven, that is not making a meaningful difference, and in some way that is very focused on the self. This is probably one of the biggest highways of unhappiness. And when you have a powerful passion and meaning and purpose in your life, all of this shifts. Often in these episodes, I'm going to be sharing some experiences from my own life. And I want to share that I used to be very career-driven. I used to be in banking. And for many years of my life, I focused on my career and I was very successful. But at the heart of that sat an emptiness and a question as to what I was really contributing to in the broader scheme of things. And there was a sense of being completely unfulfilled. And when I speak to many people who are very senior, very wealthy, very successful, one is very often surprised when people say, I look back at my life and I wish I did it differently. And this is what I want for us to avoid. That is probably one of the greatest tragedies in life, that when you get to the end and you look back and you realize that you didn't invest it in the way that if you had another chance, you would do it differently. And the highway of doing that right is to begin to focus on what is the meaning and purpose of my life. So this is, of course, my comfort zone, is to talk about the science. Anecdotes are one thing. My passion is about the science because you can rely on this. Dr. Martin Seligman and his colleagues did 25 years of research on what makes for a happy and fulfilled life. And when I talk about happiness, I talk about eudaimonic happiness, real, lasting fulfillment in one's life. And what they discovered is that those people, number one, who know their character strengths, so your normal natural virtues, the things that you do automatically. Maybe you are a leader. Maybe you have a sense of humor. Maybe you are very compassionate and kind. Maybe you are very creative. Maybe you are visionary. Whatever your natural character skills are, when you use this in the service of something greater than yourself, this is the highway to meaning and purpose. And in fact, this is the highway to happiness. And now my question to you today is this. Have you gone to complete the VIA Character Strength Survey? I'll put the link in at the end of this YouTube. Go and complete the survey. 7 million people has completed this survey. It is one of the most robust, simplest to use surveys that there is. And it will tell you what your character strengths are and how you can use this in service of others. The moment that one begins to think about a different question around meaning and purpose, and you don't think about what is my great purpose in life, because again, that puts enormous pressure and stress on people. A better question that you can ask is, in whose life do I have meaning? So go and think about your inner circle, your outer circle, from the people in your family to the cashier that you deal with every single day, and ask yourself this question. How can you use your 1, 2, 3 top character strengths in service of others in those situations? That's the science. Thank you so much for listening. I can't wait to hear from you in the comments section below. If you've done that via character strength, whether you've got your kids to do it. Equip them in this way. Can't wait to see you in the next episode.